Chelsea are in trouble. Chelsea nil, Brighton nil has thrown us right back into the middle of this top four sausage fest. And now we've got to face the Happy Hammers. Great. Let me tell you something. The definition of stress is a state of mental or emotional strain or tension resulting from adverse or demanding circumstances. That's been the whole week, being a Chelsea fan. Being a football fan, really, but definitely Chelsea. Look at this. Super League on, Super League off. Chelsea Brighton on, Chelsea Brighton draw. Top four on, top four trouble. That is exactly where we are. And it gets even worse. It gets more stressful. Take that definition and apply it to Chelsea again for having to play at the Olympic Park against the Happy Hammers. These guys are on form. No, for real, man. Check this out. West Ham have won 4 of their last 5 home games, right? They've beaten Sheffield United, Spurs, Leeds and Leicester. And the game that they drew was actually against Arsenal, who came from 3-0 down to come back and draw. So, bit of a collapse, but they still should have won. However, Chelsea, to be fair, have won 4 of their last 5 away games, drawing the other one. So we've beaten Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, Porto, Crystal Palace, and we drew away at Leeds. So to be fair, that's fighting fire with fire. And further good news is who's missing for West Ham in this game. Mikel Antonio, Craig Dawson, and the Basmati Busquets himself, the one we all want, Declan Rice. He's out. However, that comes at a cost because we are missing our little Croatian ankle breaker, Mateo Kovacic. Yep, that's peak. And now's a very good time to note, this was recorded before the press conferences. So if it changes, don't kill me. However, whilst they are missing some key players, they still have some key players fit and ready to play and touch us. At least they will try. Thomas Souček thinks he's Yaya Toure at times this season. He is pretty damn good, to be fair to him. The other one is Jarrod Bowen. I noticed him when we played against Hull City in the FA Cup a few years ago, and he was playing for them, and the guy was electric. I've kept an eye on him since then, thought it was a very good buy from West Ham, and to be fair this season, he's been pretty damn good. However, public enemy number 1. If I see this guy turning into Michael Jackson and doing a moonwalk on the pitch against us, I might lose the plot. This guy has been finishing everyone's dinner, your mum's dinner, your dad's dinner, your brother's dinner, your sister's dinner, your dinner. Jesse Lingard, his finishing's been unreal. To be fair to him, he's on a serious purple patch, which I hope has already come to an end. Hopefully Newcastle kind of took that out of them. But Jesse Lingard is the guy we've got to watch. If he gets a chance, it's going in the back of the net, such is his form. And yes, the start of this video sounds extremely negative for me. I'm usually a positive guy, but this is a bad game. Look, do you remember the game last season? Rudiger. It took me almost a whole year to forgive this guy for this terrible performance. I remember their first goal, I think it was, he sliced out an easy clearance on his left foot, went for a nonsense corner just before half time, and they scored. I think it was Souček as well. Then the last goal. I'll never forget. Yes, he got isolated one-on-one with Yarmolenko, who's quite slow. He's easily quicker than Yarmolenko. He lets him cut in on his left foot, which is the one thing you don't let this guy do, and pretends like it surprised him, threw his body in front of it, but the guy had already whacked it into the bottom corner and they collected the win. I've still got nightmares of playing at this ground sometimes. West Ham turn into something else against us. Not just the Happy Hammers, they turn into the Super Hammers. It's always peak when we play them away. It really is. The last time we won was back in 2017. It's just a problem fixture. It really is. And add to that the fact that we're joint level on points with them in this top 4 race. It's just a problem. It's stress. And look, there will be some positivity at some point in this video, I promise you. But for now, that 0-0 draw at home to Brighton pissed me off. The result pissed me off. The performance pissed me off. And the opportunity passing us by, or another opportunity passing us by, should I say, pissed me off. Look, the players, the backroom staff, and the manager can be excused. I understand why they weren't 100%. Just as we weren't 100%. I was so mentally tired from that. It took me 2 days to catch up and sleep and just not feel knackered. It really did. And that's me as a fan. So I understand them being in the thick of it. It would have taken its toll, and we saw that on the pitch. But it's such a shame that we've been so unfortunate that the fixture fell then. I mean, yes, we helped save football. You know, defeated the European Super League, or had a massive hand in doing so. So salute to all you soldiers that turned up at Stamford Bridge and, you know, really voiced every fan's opinion, not just Chelsea fans, but every single football fan. Salute to you. But it cost us. And now, like I said before, we're stuck in the middle of this top four sausage fest, and we have a problem. Here's some more bad news. Let me just run through our fixtures as they are. Note, there are some cup competitions, so we might have more fixtures, and I think some dates are yet to be confirmed. As it is right now, obviously West Ham away, Real Madrid away, Fulham at home, Real Madrid at home, Man City away, Arsenal at home, Leicester in the FA Cup, and we also have a home game against Leicester to be confirmed in the league. Then Aston Villa away, last game of the season. That, my friends, is a problem. However, we have beaten Liverpool away, Atletico Madrid away, and Man City in the FA Cup semi-finals. So, I'm confident with Chelsea in big games. We actually do very well in the big games. It's the games against the bottom half teams that we struggle in. So, actually, bring it on. Let's get excited. Let's get a little bit more positive for that. I got all of that negativity off me, and I've probably passed it on to you. But let me give you some positivity, yeah? Mason Mount, I want to see you absolutely slapping these man up. Your best friend's not playing, and that's good news for us. Christian Pulisic, you let me down against Brighton, but I understand why, as I said. A lot of players let us down. I need to see you causing all sorts of chaos, mate. Turn into Captain America and touch them. This is the end of the season. This is what you did last season. You helped drag us to the top four, and I need you to do that again. Our defence has got to be rock solid. We have a habit of keeping clean sheets, keeping shutouts. We need to do it again. We cannot be conceding goals. We cannot be going behind to West Ham, because if we do, that's how we always lose to them. It's always a wrap. They play on the counter, they play with space, and they slap you. We must take the lead against them. And that's kind of what happened in the reverse fixture where we beat them 3-0. They were probably the better team, but we just took our chances. We were clinical. Once we had the lead against them, we could counter. And that's what they like to do to other teams, especially in the big game. They'll just go, bam, 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 boom, 1-0. And then you're finished. You're in trouble. Arsenal came back against them recently, but mark my words, that's a bad thing for us. That actually means that they probably learnt their lesson from it. So look, how do Chelsea come out of this sausage fest for the top four? How do we begin to climb out of it? We have to win this game. We cannot afford to even draw. Let me tell you what happens with a draw. If we draw this game to West Ham, we stay level on points with them. Bear in mind at the moment, Liverpool are 2 points behind us, yeah? They have Newcastle at home on Saturday, before our game. If they win and we draw, we all go level on points. Talk about sausage fest. That actually takes us deeper into it. If we lose, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. And also, when we drop points, Leicester are probably going to win, and they're going to go even further away. Which means there's only one spot available for the top four between Liverpool, West Ham and Chelsea as the front runners. But then you go 3 points further back, if they win their game, Spurs. And actually, Everton have got 2 games in hand at the moment. If they win both of those, then they're 2 points behind Liverpool. Look at the table. This is why it's so peak. So how do we get out of this sausage fest? We beat West Ham. Fulham at home is going to be a bit of a tricky game because they might be on that anti-relegation juju. Do you know what I mean? So we need to take that very seriously. But we've got to beat West Ham and we've got to beat Leicester in that league game. That's going to be absolutely huge. Hopefully Man City have won the league already by the time we play them away. But look, it's going to be a hell of a ride. It really is. To win this game against West Ham, we're going to need a 1-11 to be absolutely on it. Tuesday happened with Brighton. It's done now. We can't afford any more slip-ups. We cannot. So, I need Mendy on it. Azpilicueta, Silva, Christensen, Rudiger, whoever plays, on it. Ben Chilwell, Reece James, on it. Jorginho, Kante, on it. Mason Mount, Havertz, Ziyech, Christian Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi, whoever plays, whoever steps foot on the pitch has to be on it, yeah? We need our leaders to turn up. We need them to lead our men to victory. And that's what I think we're going to get. I back this club, yeah? Because whenever our backs are against the wall, we stand up and we're counted, yeah? So, I'm going to say Chelsea are going to win this game 2-1. That's what I'm going for. And look, it's going to be so stressful during that game. And I urge, if we start slowly and they go 1-0 up, it's probably done at that moment. I really don't see us coming back. We take the lead. We know how solid we are. We just have to get them on the counter. And then it's a wrap. And hopefully we can burst their bubbles.